What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the 4 for 4 Philly Fan Podcast. The Sixers beat the Dallas Mavericks 111-97 tonight, improving their record to 22-11 on the season. The Sixers, I'm pretty sure they were up the entire game. I mean, it wasn't. It got good towards the middle of the third quarter, but other than that, it was really all in the Sixers' favor. The Sixers were pretty much dominant all night long in this one. Now, before I get into the stats and the good news and what I liked about this game, there was some bad things that I did see tonight, and one of them was Joel Embiid's shooting percentage for the third straight game in a row. He did finish with 23 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals, and a block to add all that on top of everything. But he did shoot 5 of 20, 25% from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, and 11 of 12 from the free throw line. Now that 5 of 20 from the field does bother me, because this is now the third straight game in a row that he has struggled a little bit from the field. Second game in a row where he has shot 5 of 20. Now, does it bother me to the extent of, I don't even know, give him a rest day? No. He's still, the MVP of the league. We're still winning games where the other competitors in the MVP conversation are not. Luka Doncic is one of them. He just got blown out tonight by us, getting locked down by Ben Simmons, who I will have a 5-minute conversation about Ben Simmons tonight because he was downright amazing. But Embiid is still winning games, where Jokic just lost again to the Wizards. LeBron can't get a win without Anthony Davis. There's a bunch of things that go into an MVP caliber player, and winning games is a big part of it. And Embiid does that better. He has done that better than everybody that he has gone up against this season in that conversation of MVP. But I'm not really too worried about the MVP. I think my eyes, our eyes, and Embiid's eyes are all on the championship. The big thing that everybody needs to be a all-time great, and that is winning a championship. And I think that he wants that more than any, individual award, anything else in the NBA. I think he wants to win a championship, and I do love him for that. And I think that us Sixers fans and everybody that is an NBA fan, I think we all know that Joel Embiid wants to win badly, maybe more than anybody in the NBA. But the shooting tonight was a little off. He was just taking some dumb shots. I mean, he airballed a 3, did a step back, airballed that one. He wasn't good around the rim. He just wasn't that good tonight. But he did still finish with 23 points, and we did get the victory. I mean, so I can't ask for too much more from Embiid, except the better shooting percentage, because tonight was just not that good. The other bad news is Tobias Harris did leave this game tonight. He only had 6 points, which is going to kill his average. But again, I'm not too worried about that. We got the win. And this is much, much, much bigger than his average. Tobias Harris left tonight's game with a knee injury, a right knee contusion. He will be reevaluated tomorrow. I say give him the rest day on Saturday regardless of anything. They're going to do it tomorrow to see if it reveals any structural damage, which I don't think it did. I don't think it will. I just don't think it did. I don't think it's that bad of an injury. Hopefully it's just, some knee soreness, some swelling, and, hopefully we can get him back, after Saturday night, because I don't think he should play on Saturday if his knee is bothering him. You also have the All-Star break to look forward to for, a guy that is, that might be fighting an injury right now. So, you have that. But, you never want to, you never want guys to get injured, especially in the spot that we're at. Losing Tobias Harris would be a huge, huge loss to this Sixers team. So hopefully, he's okay. I'm praying for him, doing the best, wishing him the best right now. Now, to get into Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons tonight was dominant. He was downright dominant on the defensive end and even on the offensive end at times in this game. He was downright dominant on defense. Phenomenal defense by Ben Simmons. I mean, the stats don't show it, where it's only showing he got 2 steals and a block. But this man was everywhere tonight. Guarding Luka, I mean, he locked down Luka Doncic in the first half. First quarter, first time all season Luka didn't score a field goal in the first quarter. Ben Simmons was on him the entire quarter. Ben Simmons was getting steals. He was getting deflections. He was forcing turnovers. He was doing it all on the defensive end, and he was a huge part in the way that this game played out. Because without Ben Simmons, you don't win this game. I'm sorry, but you have Ben is just great. He's a great player in this league, and if you don't think that Ben Simmons is a great player in this league, then I don't know what you're watching, because Ben is great. He is great. He can do everything phenomenally, except shoot the basketball. That's it. And everybody just chooses to knock Ben Simmons on his inability to shoot the basketball, which is complete garbage. It is garbage. Because what everything else that this guy can do, he does it at a top 3 to 5 level of everything else. Steals. I mean, defense, I think he's the best defensive player in the NBA. I don't care about Gobert. I mean, Gobert guards centers. He gets blocks on guards. Ben Simmons can guard 1 through 5. 1 through 5. He does it every game. He locked up Luka Doncic. He really did. And if you didn't watch the game, go watch the highlights. Go try to find the game, because the highlights aren't going to do it any justice. Try to find this game and watch it from tip-off till the end. Or at least until the fourth quarter, when he didn't even play the fourth quarter. None of our starters did, which was great. But when Luka was out on the floor, so was Ben, and Luka was getting turnovers. He was forcing Luka Doncic to turn the ball over 7 times. 7 times Luka Doncic turned it over. I love Luka. I think he's a great player. But Ben had that man on an island all to himself, and he clamped him up. He put him in Alcatraz, and he locked him down and didn't let him out. He had 19 points. What did he do against Boston the other night? Beat them. Back-to-back threes to close out the game. I mean, what do you have, like 30-something points? Not on Ben. Not on Ben. Ben locked him down. And I can't stress that enough. That Luka Doncic didn't play the best game. This might have been the worst game he's played all season. I'm not a Mavericks fan, obviously. I don't watch the Mavericks. But he did not look like Luka Mania. He did not look good. 7 turnovers is a lot of turnovers for anybody. And when you have Ben Simmons constantly switching onto him, fighting over screens, getting in his head, what more can you ask for from a guy like Ben Simmons, who can't shoot? Only argument against Ben: he's a top 5 point guard in this league. And the All-Star selection, the coaches, they know it too. Because he can guard anybody on the floor. LeBron, Durant, Curry, Luka, Giannis. Name somebody. He can guard them. He's that good at defense. And the spin move that he put on Luka tonight for the and one, Ben had it going on. Ben was in his bag tonight. And after the game, on the TNT interview, what did he say? Every time I'm out there, it's a mismatch for the other guy. And he's 100% right. Because Ben Simmons is a lockdown defender. 15 points, no turnovers, 15 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, 6 of 11 shooting, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 2 steals and a block. But go watch the game. If you can watch this game, go watch it. He had Luka on lockdown. And I can't stress that enough. Luka was locked down. And that's all I got to say about Ben. Phenomenal game from Ben Simmons. 32 minutes. Great game from him. Seth Curry had a good shooting night. 3 of 3 from 3, 6 of 9 from the field, 15 points. That's what I need from Seth Curry. Danny Green, 2 of 4 from 3, 6 points. I'll take it. Shake Milton, 4 of 13 from the field, 10 points. You know you're going to get these nights from Shake Milton. He's going to shoot a lot with the bench unit out there. When he's running that Doc Rivers bench unit of Shake Milton, Matisse Thybulle, Furkan Korkmaz, Mike Scott, and Dwight Howard. He's going to shoot the majority of the shots, especially when you have Matisse out there only shooting 1 shot tonight. Scott didn't have too bad of a game. 2 of 5 from 3, 6 points. Furkan, 3 of 7, 2 of 5 from 3 with 9 points. Dwight Howard, though, he had a good game. 6 of 7 from the field. Couple of and ones to get his scoring started. Couple dunks. Finished with 14 points and 8 rebounds with 3 blocks. I mean, this guy was swatting everybody that came near him. And, Dwight, I've said this before and I've expressed this a lot. Dwight Howard's a good backup to have in the NBA, especially with a guy like Joel Embiid, who is going to need some rest days here and there. It happens. I mean, this is Joel Embiid. But Dwight he's a good backup player. When Embiid does play, I think Dwight's the best backup center in the league. Honestly. I mean, for this system, for this team, what more can you really ask for out of Dwight Howard on a daily basis? I mean, I don't know what else to ask for him. Maybe a little bit of less turnovers, a little bit less offensive fouls. But other than that, his rebounding is great. He can score every now and then. I'm not asking the guy to get 14 a night. I'm asking him to get 6 to 8. And that's exactly what he does. I'm not going to complain. Isaiah Joe, Tyrese Maxey, Tony Bradley, Terrence Ferguson, and even Vincent Poirier got into this one. The game was... It was over. It was over before the fourth quarter. Big thanks to Ben on that one, on that part, because keeping Luka Doncic out of the game is huge. It's huge. When you can take a superstar out of a game, they're not going to win. They didn't even have Porzingis. They're not going to win when Luka's not scoring the ball. And that's exactly what happened. You're not going to win games without your superstar scoring the ball. And even though Embiid only had 23 and his shooting was 25% from the field, and I know he's going to catch some slack for that on, Twitter and everything like that, but who cares about Twitter? The the standings, that's all I care about. And hopefully, Embiid can get a ring on his finger by the end of the year. Hopefully he can. But I got really nothing that negative to say about this game. Dallas, 18 turnovers. Sixers only 7. Big difference. Big difference from every game this season that we played. We turned the ball over a lot. But we kept it together. Dwight Howard having the most turnovers. Embiid didn't have a turnover. Tobias, no turnovers. Simmons, no turnovers. What more can you ask? Sixers get the W, 111-97. Ben Simmons, lockdown defender, 15 points, 2 steals, and a block. Joel Embiid did struggle from the field a little bit tonight, only finishing with 23 points, shooting 5 of 20. Tobias Harris will be reevaluated tomorrow for a right knee contusion that he did suffer tonight in the third quarter, so hopefully he is all good. But with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in to the 4for4 Philly Fan Podcast. This is your host. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. And I am out. Peace. Go Sixers, baby. Good win tonight.